When we struggle to find a strong sense of self-worth and a strong sense of self-empowerment, there's usually one really important ingredient missing. Now, when we're trying to get this sense of self-worth, sometimes we understand enough where we're trying to get other people to respect us. We're trying to present ourselves in a way where we get other people to see us the way we want to. But there's still something else that's missing. And the thing that is missing is our self-relationship. Okay, we have absolutely got to have our self-worth in our self-relationship before we have self-worth in the outside world from other people, with other people. Okay, so in order to have really good self-worth, we have to have good self-promises. That means we have to pick self-promises that we're capable of following through on. This is where we miss out a lot on self-worth, is we forget that we have to learn to trust ourselves. Self-worth stems from self-trust, self-relationship. We pick goals and we pick things that we want to bring into our lives that are not achievable, and then when we can't get them, we don't trust ourselves. So we have to learn to figure out what we can do, what we're capable of, and then follow through on those things. That's how we build our self-promises, our self-trust, right? This is self-worth in the making. Okay, so I want to talk about boundaries too, because that's also a really big part of self-worth, but we misunderstand why boundaries are important. We think that other people mistreat us, right? And that's the thing that really hurts us. And our self-worth gets down, our feelings of empowerment get down when other people don't treat us right. But the real seed of discontent in this lack of respect from other people is our own inability to keep boundaries up and to create a safe space for ourselves. Okay, that's the real hurt. We focus outward, we focus on other people, but it's really about us. I want to tell you a story. So I had a relationship years ago where I was with someone who was hurting quite a bit emotionally and really didn't own it to the level that he was really able to work on it. And so what happened was I ended up being gaslighted for about 2 years. Lied to about every little thing that could possibly be lied about, convinced I was crazy, all this stuff. And that hurt a lot that he did that to me. But when I finally ended the relationship, I grieved for a couple of months, but it was not about him at all. I did not miss him. I actually was relieved to not have him in my life anymore because he was such a painful person for me to be with and so self-centered. I didn't miss him at all, but the pain was debilitating, and it was about the fact that I let myself down, that I allowed myself to let this person do this to me for 2 years, that I kept trying to change him and I kept trying to change the relationship instead of leaving. So I had to have a really honest couple of months with myself about the fact that I was the one who let those walls down. I was the one who continued to put up with the bullshit from him. And so the great opportunity in that was that I learned how to have self-worth. I learned that my relationship with myself is the absolute most important thing in my life. Even when it comes to parenting, right? A lot of us are parents. We have to have good self-worth. We have to have good self-relationship because our kids also take advantage of us, right? They're not mean. They're not trying to hurt us, but that's just the nature of children. They look for boundaries that they can cross, right, in order to find where their container is. So they push our boundaries, and if we don't have really good self-worth, really good self-connection and self-empowerment, then that parenting relationship falls apart as well. It's not just in romance, it's also our parenting. So we've got to feel certain about who we are. We've got to feel secure in order to parent from a secure place. Same thing comes up in family relationships. Any of us have family members who break us down and who are not good for us. This is also very important to have a good self-relationship so that we can create boundaries with these people, right? So in order to get to the point where you can get strong boundary setting, strong self-awareness, you've got to build up your self-promises, okay? This is just bare bones self-worth. This is all about you. All about you. So do me a favor. and think about one thing that you could do in your life that you're completely capable of. It can be something really small. It can be something today, like I'm going to wash my car. Okay, I'm going to do it by 5 p.m. today. Make sure it's something that you can do, because you're going to affect your relationship with yourself whether you do it or not. Make sure, okay, in my schedule, do I have time for this self-promise? Am I capable of it? Am I driven to do it? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, do it, make it happen. Do these things regularly and you will grow your self-worth. You will grow feelings of empowerment, and from there, you'll be able to start making boundaries with people who are not good for you and who are going to hurt you. Okay, this is your life. This is yours to create. You can absolutely do this. Okay, you're awesome. Remember to like this video, follow me on Instagram, follow me on YouTube. I'll see you soon.